So what was your upbringing like when you were a young
Man,
Peso?
Shit, hard than a bitch, real bad, in and out of jail.
Really?
Yes, in the streets. Shit, I've been going to jail since I was 10 years old.
10?
Yeah, 10.
What the fuck did you do at 10?
Shit, robbing, breaking into houses, getting caught with drugs, fighting, all type of shit.
Who was the person who kind of helped you get into this, like robbing and stuff? Like who kind of even told you that was possible to just run up in somebody's house?
Shit, just the homies in the hood. Just the homies in the hood that were like 2 or 3 years older than me.
Some bad 12-year-olds.
yeah. See, whenever I first started robbing, I used to have to be the one that went in head first. You feel me?
Right. They'd send you in, you'd be the crash test dummy.
Right. For only the first 2 licks.
Oh, really?
After that,
then it was capo status after that. So is this like where you grew up? Is it like real bad? There's a shitload of crime and stuff?
Hell yeah. It actually is like, okay, so it's Tech City, Lamar, Galveston. Lamar was actually, 2019 was actually the #1 murder capital in Texas.
Whoa, how many of those do you do? But no, really.
Yeah. Splashing up.
All right, I'm sorry.
Big splash, trip. TSM Mako.
Sorry, we've been getting high all day.
Nah, but
sense of humor might be a little bit fucked
but
up right now.
yeah, though, but that's how it was me growing up. Like shit, I was out the house when I was 15, 16 years old. I was hustling early. I had my first crib when I was 17. My crib. My own crib, me and my brother Julo. This is my real brother.
This is your
right
real
here,
brother,
by the way.
okay.
Yeah, same mama, same daddy. Came out the same pussy, all that.
Because when I walked out, you weren't there yet. This was everybody else. I looked at him, and it looked so much like you that I was kind of confused. I'm like, damn, Peso look mad different.
Damn, Peso got a haircut?
Yeah, no tattoos. I was just confused for a second.
Daniel thought this shit was a facade.
Yeah.
Like, damn, you can do that shit for IG.
You got to go switch into your costume or something? That's what I thought. Nah, I only had like a split second there. I was thinking about it. So you get. What about like when you first got arrested, or like how did you do any like actual long jail sentences or anything?
Nah, the first times getting locked up, I used to always do like 2 weeks, and then the judge let me come home. They'll put me on like probation and like shit like that. But when I first got on probation, I ain't ever get off probation until I was about like 17. I used to always like. Every time I was finna get off, I would either fuck that shit up like in the beginning, or I would be moderate all the way until the last and like the ending, and I'll either go to jail or I'll motherfucking me just fuck up the probation and have to restart it or whatever.
Damn.
So I was always on probation. I was always locked up and shit.
Where were your parents at?
All right, so my mama, my mama raised me all the way until I was like 7 years old.
Okay.
And then my mama went to the penitentiary, and she was in and out the penitentiary, and she was just fucked up in the streets.
What did she do that she got sent to jail?
She was same shit, robbing, finessing, fraud shit, getting caught with slabs of crack and all type of crazy ass shit.
Damn.
But my mama is actually, she just got the penitentiary about what, a year or two ago?
About 2 years ago.
Yeah, and she's all the way good now. Like she got a couple cars, got a crib, going to school, got 2 jobs. Hell yeah, she actually be helping me get this money too on the music too. So
Wow, really? That's
yeah,
good.
but I just met her again for the first time since I was 7, 8 years old. Nah, I don't want to say that 'cause I seen her when I was 9. So boom, last year? 2 years ago?
Yeah, about 2 years ago.
Well, yeah, about like a year and a half ago.
Okay.
Like 2 years ago. Like 2 years ago, I met my mom after like 13 years.
Like 15.
15?
Yeah, 15, 16.
Yeah, you right. I'm 24. Yeah.
And your
like
dad
15.
just wasn't around there?
Okay, my daddy, you know what I'm saying, my whole life growing up, my daddy just sold drugs in the streets and doing whatever and shit. And he was around, but he wasn't around. You feel me? Like shit, my granny really like raised us the most, but we was never at my granny house. You feel me? Like, cause the side of Tech City we grew up from our whole life, and then we moved to my granny house. We ain't really like it over there. You know what I'm saying? So we would just go back in the streets and just being bad in jail in the streets in jail. And then I ended up, after I did like probably like a year in juvenile, I actually moved to my daddy's house back on the south side. And I stayed with him for like a year. And then after that, shit, I was in the streets again. So I probably, my whole life lived with my daddy, like, as a kid, probably like a year or two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nah,
I'm lying. After I was 7, at like 7 or 8, was like a year or two.
Okay.
Cause in between, when I was born to 7 or 8, my mama and daddy was like in it, like off and on fucking with each other. But like I said, like the whole time, like they was in the streets. You feel me? Like we young, like in crack houses and motherfucking me. Young, like house to house and in the slums, like, you know what I'm saying? And until my mama went to the penitentiary, and then it was crazy. The reason why I went to my granny house is because after my mama went to the penitentiary, my daddy was already on the run, and they was already not fucking with each other. He was actually in the run in Austin, where you said you've been there before.
Shit, really?
Yeah, so he was on the run in Austin. So shit, we had to go to my granny house.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Were you always fucking with music this whole time, or?
So he was rapping way before me. My brother Julo was rapping way before me. My daddy used to come home drunk with all his homies and shit. He used to wake my brother up at 3 a.m, make that nigga rap. And he used to be getting all the attention and shit. And I'd be like, man, this nigga, man, I can rap too. You know what I'm saying?
Wake you up at 3 a.m. and make you rap. That's some weird shit.
Well, not necessarily like that. Like he'll throw like kickbacks at his house and shit, and like he had like a karaoke machine because my dad used to be in the same record label as SPM.
Oh, you know
okay.
who SPM is?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he was in the same. Yeah, he was signed to SPM.
Oh.
He's on the Third Wish album.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did his career get fucked up because SPM went to jail?
Yeah, dad, and then shit he had going on.
Yeah, like I said, my dad was always hustling. So like whenever SPM went to jail, my daddy just went back to the house like, man, hell yeah, man, I'm finna go hustle. Cause you know, like SPM was like getting all the money. Like my daddy probably did it for like a year, you know what I'm saying? But he ain't just really make no real rap money. So he looked at it like, damn, I'm up here rapping and shit for free, and motherfucking me, nigga, I'm missing out on stains. I'm missing out on bites or customers or however y'all say it up here. You feel me? Like, I'm missing out on sales. You feel me? So shit.
What was the drug to sell at that time? That people,
crack.
Yeah?
Yeah, crack.
Yeah, that was the epidemic.
Crack.
Epidemic?
Like crack
crack
and cocaine.
In Texas, was it like kind of the early days of this being like the fucking wave when you were a kid? Just that like everybody was all fucked up?
Put it like this. Like everybody, like all my homeboys like in the hood, mainly like 85%, 90% we were all crack babies. Like our parents were smoking crack while we was in their stomach and shit. You know
You
what
think
I'm
you were a
saying?
crack baby?
I know I am.
Damn, that's crazy to know, huh?
Shit, it is what it is. I'm a very successful one.
There's a few people that I'm friends with that I look at them and I think, you're probably a crack baby. But I would never say it to them because I don't want to bring it up. But you're the first person I ever heard just say it. Just like, I'm
a crack baby.
I mean, you're doing pretty good, all things considered. Fuck it.
It ain't stopped nothing.
Yeah, it ain't stopped nothing because a crack baby don't make you retarded. It just means that your mama smoked crack while she was pregnant with you.
You never tried smoking crack while you're selling it? What?
I don't smoke crack, motherfucker. I sell it.
All right.
Hell nah.
Oh man, that's funny as fuck. All right, so you were rapping.
Yeah.
Okay, so he was rapping.
Freestyling.
Freestyling and shit.
Right.
At 8 years old. And then I used to be like, man, I could rap too. So I used to freestyle with him. And then so just going to jail and shit, I started writing. And I used to come home, he'd be like, man, you suck. I'd be like, man, whatever, boom, I give it up. And just be rapping at parties and shit and then shit. One day when I was like 17, 18, I just went to the studio and started rapping that shit. And it sucked, you feel me? Because the words were always live. But what wasn't live is the way I was, how can I say this?
You just didn't figure your flow out yet.
Yeah, I didn't figure my flow out. The way I was like releasing that shit,
Yeah.
it didn't sound right. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, who'd you even know that could help you get in the studio? You know anybody in the neighborhood or?
Nah, my daddy actually put me on a producer.
Uh-huh.
And there's just a nigga in the hood in Galveston County, and he was like, man, just go fuck with him.
Uh-huh.
And shit, that's where I bought my first beat from, and that's who I That's who I bought my first session with.
How'd you go about figuring out how to rap better? Because you said your flow wasn't really...
I just kept going and kept going, and I ended up getting better and getting better. And then whenever I met Sauce, just being in the studio so much, I just came up with my own flow. Like, shit, I just told myself I was gonna rap like this.
So you met Sauce, because I feel like you seem like you fucking learned a lot from Sauce. Like, what was that like?
I learned a lot.
Him?
I learned a lot from Sauce, like grinding. You feel me? Like being on the road. Like I learned a lot about like bossing up, but at the same time, I was a boss when I met Sauce. When I met Sauce, I had about $100,000 cash.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying?
Saved up from the trap?
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Facts. Like, that's just what it is. He'll tell you, you know what I'm saying? Like, whenever I first met Sauce, I didn't even it's really crazy because he was already talking to people about signing me, and like, he was like, man, bro, if I get a Mexican, I'm gonna get Peso. Like, he the hardest one, he got the sauce, like, whatever. And then he got his area on lock. You feel me? I've always had my area on lock because there's a lot of people that rap where we from, but not a lot of like street, like a lot of street niggas rap, but like it's a lot of people who like, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna take them serious. Like it's a lot of people that rap where I'm from, you feel me? So a lot of people don't get taken serious, but like I'm one of the rappers where they been taking me serious, you feel me? Even when I sucked, you know what I'm saying?
You think a lot of people in your community sort of like believed in you, even like before you've actually started doing numbers on YouTube and shit?
They actually did, but what's weird about where I'm from is that like they scared to show it, you know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, a lot of people believe in this shit. I will say that, but a lot of people didn't, you know what I'm saying? Or a lot of people just knew it was gonna happen, so they just hated from the beginning. You feel me? Like, you feel me? So that's just how that went. But when I met Sauce, shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I came up to him like, hey, bro, what's up, man? I'm trying to... Well, I been knew him. Because I been telling him, man, we need to work. We need to do something. He like, bet. So whenever I had all that cash and I was in the studio with him, and it wasn't even like, I ain't go up there just to come talk about business. Like, I was in the studio with him and shit, you feel me? And I was like, man, what's up, man? We need to do a song, da-da-da. And shit, we did one, and he was like, he just ended up like, shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna make you my artist, da-da-da. I'm gonna put you in position and shit. I was like, hell yeah, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I've been fucking with him, been looking up to him, you know what I'm saying? Like, as a young nigga, like, whenever he came out with that shit hit my community so hard. Like, that South shit hit it so hard. Like I said, we from 30 minutes from Houston. And I was one of the first ones that was banging that shit. Like I was, for real, like, before the Too Legit to Quit, I was already on that shit. So, it's like, and I was already being around bro so much because I was recording with the same engineers and producers that are signed to him. And I had to do a song with Sosa Man. Yeah. I was doing songs with Rizzo. Everybody in the South was already fucking with me. So I knew that, like, you know what I'm saying, it was only destined to happen, you feel me? But like I said, that's how I initially, like, linked with him that time. Like, you know, so I had got a feature from him, you feel me?
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah.
How much you spend?
I spent $2,500.
Ooh, not bad.
Hell yeah, he looked out for me.
Think it was worth it?
Hell yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's
but shit, even though I could have went up to him without the verse or feature, he was gonna sign me, but that's just how it just happened, you feel me? And just that's how we just click, you feel me?
That's what's up though, just like to know that you were just an organic.
Well, it was $2,500. Like I said, I had like that about $100,000 cash.
And it's also like when you pay for a feature, it's basically you saying like, I know I can make more money off of the song that we're gonna make together than the $2,500 that I'm paying, whether it's on Spotify Music or getting shows or fucking whatever it is that you or getting features off of doing that feature.
And you wanna know what's so crazy, bro?
What?
After I did that song with him, it took about a year to drop it.
Damn, really?
Not because like he took so long, or I took so long. It was just like wasn't like after I got down with him, we just got to work. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm dropping songs and I'm going crazy on Instagram and everything just booming and like I said, I have my own money and I'm doing my own shit. So I just took off with them cosigns. You feel me? And just went crazy, like, so I boomed out the roof. Like, damn near, I ain't forget about it, but I was like, all right, bet this is in the vault, you feel me?
Did Sauce and them help you get better?
He actually did, but
Because I've seen him in the studio with people where he was like definitely giving them advice, or like telling them how to structure their songs and shit.
Okay. What he got me better on, I don't want to say he made me a better rapper, but I will say this though. Whenever he made me want to impress him, so he made that come out a little harder. You feel me? The music, just cause like I'm trying to impress all these everybody in Sauce. I want to show them that I'm not just a regular person. Y'all added to the squad, like
that you're actually ready to go to bat.
Like y'all, like I came to make people uncomfortable and like everybody like, cause like shit. When I'm clicked up, it's like I want everybody to be the best they can be. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So like I said, like Sauce is a big movement. You know what I'm saying? So when I came in rapping real hard, it made other people like want to even like, okay, damn, all right, bro, this nigga harder than a bitch. We can't just not be hard. You know what I'm saying? Like even though everybody hard, but we got to step it up too. You know what I'm saying?